First of all, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications so you don't miss any valuable tips that will transform your life. Have you ever felt that, despite all your will, it seems difficult to move forward? That true change is always there in front of you, but seems impossible to achieve? Well, the good news is that lasting transformation doesn't have to be a giant leap. It can start with small, simple, and consistent daily habits that, together, have the power to revolutionize your life in just 30 days. Imagine waking up in a month with more focus, energy, and clarity, knowing that each day was an opportunity to grow. Here, we are not talking about magic formulas or empty promises, but about real steps that you can start taking today. We will show you how discipline combined with motivation and commitment can change the way you think, act, and achieve your goals. Get ready to discover habits that will strengthen your sharp mind, improve your physical and mental health, and, most importantly, awaken a life purpose aligned with who you really want to be. If you've tried several times and felt like something was missing, this guide will open your eyes to the importance of consistency and personal responsibility. These are small adjustments in your daily life that, when added together, lead to constant and sustainable progress. Want to know how? Then stay with me until the end, because the journey to a more fulfilled, disciplined, and motivated life begins now, and the best part is within your reach. Let's explore these 5 habits together that will not only transform your month, but can redefine your trajectory forever. Are you ready to take control of your routine, invest in your personal growth, and, once and for all, achieve what seems so far away? Then stay with me and discover the path to a change that's worth it. Have you ever stopped to think that lasting transformation in life rarely happens in an explosive way? In reality, it comes from small, almost invisible daily habits that we repeat consistently. You know that story about the drip that makes a stone? Well, that's exactly how progress happens, with small actions that seem like little things, but make all the difference in the long run. There's no point in trying to change everything overnight. The secret is to build one step at a time. These small habits have incredible power because they create a solid foundation for your personal growth. It's like building a house if the foundation is weak. The whole thing will fall apart. Consistency in small daily actions will sharpen your mind, strengthen your discipline, and create a sustainable routine that makes sense to you. Imagine that each small habit is a building block that is shaping your future, and that the best place to start is right where you are right now. When we talk about lasting transformation, we need to remember that it's not about perfection, but about constant progress. It's normal to stumble, have difficult days, and lose focus, but the key is to get back on track, respecting your pace and maintaining personal responsibility. This creates a mindset of abundance, where you recognize that life is made up of cycles and that every little effort counts. Thus, motivation is not just a flash in the pan, but a flame that we feed with discipline and commitment. This is where self-discipline comes in, this invisible muscle that grows as you exercise it. With each small action you take, your confidence grows and your sharp mind begins to operate at a different level. This lasting transformation, then, does not happen out of nowhere. It is a result of your daily commitment, of your choice to value the process more than the immediate result. It is not glamour, it is conscious effort. Finally, it's worth remembering that these small daily habits have a cumulative effect, which we often only realize when we look back. What seemed insignificant at first turns into physical movement, mental and physical health, mental clarity, and energy to face challenges. So, if you're waiting for the perfect moment to start, know that the best time is today, taking that first simple but consistent step. Reconnecting with your goals every day is one of the most powerful secrets to turning dreams into reality. When you visualize your goals in detail as if they were already happening, you create a bridge between the present and the future you want to build. This helps you stay focused and motivated even on difficult days, as if your mind had a GPS always pointing you in the right direction. Visualizing goals isn't just about imagining something far away. It's about bringing what you want to achieve onto your daily radar, turning the abstract into something concrete and tangible. Try creating a 5-minute morning ritual to visualize where you want to imagine the smell, the colors, the feelings of success. This simple practice will fuel your mental clarity and create powerful energy for the day ahead. When your goals become clear and vivid in your mind, you begin to act in a more aligned and conscious way. Every small decision, every choice you make each day takes on greater meaning because you know exactly what you want to achieve. It's as if your goals become the fuel for your discipline and personal commitment, making consistency become natural, not a burden. Plus, keeping your goals in sight helps you avoid distractions and wasting energy on things that don't get you anywhere. Modern life tries to steal your focus all the time, but daily visualization creates a mental filter that separates the important from the superfluous. This mental clarity leads to greater productivity and a balance between what is urgent and what is truly essential for your personal growth. Finally, reconnecting with your goals on a daily basis is also an invitation to reflection and self-improvement. By reviewing your goals, you can see if you're on the right track or if you need to adjust your route. This encourages resilience and personal responsibility, as you understand that the commitment to your life purpose is daily, and that only then can lasting transformation happen. Taking time to read daily with intention is like taking a shower of knowledge that refreshes your mind and opens doors to personal growth. It doesn't have to be a thick book or a boring technical read. It can be something that challenges you, inspires you, or provides valuable insights. For example, classics like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill are great for those who want to work on their abundance mindset and self-discipline. The important thing is to create a habit of reading for at least 15 to 30 minutes a day, at a quiet time where you can truly absorb the content. This could be before bed, at breakfast, or even on public transport. What matters is a commitment to consistency and quality of reading, which will sharpen your mind, stimulate daily reflection, and bring clarity to your goals. Reading with intention also means choosing books, articles, or content that are aligned with your life purpose and personal development. This way, each page becomes a building block in construction of your lasting transformation. And you don't need to memorize everything. The magic is in applying what makes sense and revisiting this knowledge to keep your mind always active and energized. Another important point is to take notes, highlight sections, or even discuss what you have learned with someone. This reinforces the learning and creates a sustainable knowledge routine. In addition, when you maintain this habit, your mind becomes sharper and your ability to concentrate increases, which naturally improves focus and discipline in other areas of life. Finally, daily reading with intention is not a burden, but an investment in yourself. It is a way to cultivate your mind and spirit, strengthening your mental and physical health through self-knowledge. With each page, you get closer to your purpose and the constant progress that turns dreams into reality. How about choosing your next book today? Incorporating daily physical activity is more than just taking care of your body. It is a direct investment in your mental and physical health. It doesn't have to be a marathon or a tough session at the gym or walk. A stretch or even a few minutes of dancing can make a difference. The important thing is to create the habit and discipline so that exercise becomes part of your sustainable routine, giving you energy and mental clarity for the day. In addition to strengthening muscles and improving endurance, daily exercise helps release endorphins, the happiness hormone, which increases motivation and focus. When the body is active, the mind responds better, facilitating personal growth and self-discipline. This is essential for maintaining consistency in your habits and facing challenges without losing momentum. Getting started can be simple. Try waking up 10 minutes earlier, do a quick set of exercises, or take breaks throughout the day to stretch. If you prefer, do something you enjoy, such as yoga, light jogging, or even gardening, which also works your body. The key is in daily commitment, which creates a mindset of abundance and personal responsibility. It's common to think that only heavy exercise is worth it, but this is a myth that hinders many people. Light physical movement, when done regularly, brings cumulative benefits that improve your mood, energy, and mental clarity to make decisions. Over time, you will realize that your body and mind work as a team. One strengthens the other. Finally, remember, discipline is not punishment, it is care. Daily movement is a form of self-care that reinforces your commitment to personal development and life purpose. Start small, adjust gradually, and feel the constant progress transforming not only your body, but also your energy and disposition for everything you want to achieve. Practicing gratitude daily is one of the simplest and most powerful habits for cultivating an abundance mindset. Taking a moment to recognize the good things we already have, even in the smallest things, completely changes our perspective. It's like adjusting the focus of a camera. Instead of only seeing what's missing, we start to value the achievements, people, and opportunities that life offers us. Gratitude generates satisfaction and resilience, strengthening mental and emotional health. When we give thanks daily, we create a virtuous cycle that increases motivation and commitment to our personal growth. It may sound cliche, but writing down 3 things you are grateful for when you wake up or before you go to sleep can be a huge boost to mental clarity and positive energy. Furthermore, this practice helps develop self-awareness, as it invites us to look within and realize how small actions impact our well-being. It is a moment of daily reflection that calms the mind, reduces stress, and reinforces the purpose of life. Gratitude is not a passing feeling, but an exercise in emotional discipline that strengthens constant progress. To make gratitude a real habit, it is important to integrate it into a sustainable routine, with simplicity and without excessive demands. Use tools that work for you: journaling, apps, or even a sincere conversation with yourself. What matters is regularity, the personal commitment to valuing what is happening here and now. Finally, remember that daily gratitude is a bridge between who we are and who we want to be. It opens space for self-improvement and connects us with the present, strengthening our sharp mind and our sense of responsibility. It is an invitation to celebrate the journey, even with its ups and downs, keeping motivation always alive. Reflecting on your progress daily is like giving yourself a checkup on your personal growth journey. It's a moment when you stop, take a deep breath, and analyze what you've accomplished, what you've learned, and where you can improve without judging yourself. This practice fosters self-awareness and helps you stay focused on what really matters, adjusting your course when necessary. It doesn't have to be complicated. Set aside 5 minutes at the end of the day to write or think about your achievements and challenges. It can even be done mentally while listening to some calming music or drinking a cup of tea. The important thing is to create the space of mental clarity to recognize your efforts and, at the same time, identify areas for improvement. This generates personal responsibility and resilience. This reflection is not a time for harsh criticism, but rather a time to observe your steady progress with kindness and realism. After all, the path to self-improvement is full of ups and downs, and recognizing each step, even the small ones, strengthens your commitment and discipline. It's like adjusting the route of a trip. Each correction brings you closer to your destination. By incorporating this practice into your sustainable routine, you develop a growth mindset that prevents stagnation and discouragement. This daily clarity allows your life purpose to always be clear, renewing your energy and motivation for the next day. Reflection transforms experience into learning, consolidating your lasting transformation. Finally, remember that daily reflection is a powerful tool for strengthening a sharp mind and personal responsibility. With it, you become the protagonist of your story, maintaining your commitment to progress, even when momentary motivation is lacking. This is a key to an aligned and meaningful life. Have you ever noticed how motivation comes and goes like a wave in the ocean? It can be intense but fleeting. That's why true, lasting transformation doesn't depend solely on momentary motivation, but on the consistency and commitment you maintain even when you lack the willpower. It's this daily discipline that creates a sustainable routine and makes a difference in the long run. Think of consistency as the fuel that keeps your engine running, even on cloudy days. When you commit to small habits, your focus becomes stronger and steady progress goes from being a dream to becoming a reality. And don't worry about being perfect. The important thing is to keep getting back on track, without judgment, with resilience and personal responsibility. Commitment goes beyond simply wanting to the conscious decision to act, regardless of your emotions at the time. This means you do what you need to do, even when you're not feeling inspired. It's the famous do it even if you don't feel like it. And you know what's best? The more you practice, the more discipline becomes a natural, almost automatic habit. This consistency helps you avoid the famous yo-yo effect, where you start out full of energy and then give up. Instead, your pace adjusts to what is sustainable, creating a mindset of abundance because you know you are in control of your journey. This reinforces your mental clarity and energy to continue investing in your personal development. Finally, remember motivation is a spark, but consistency and commitment are the fire that warms the path. Invest in daily habits that fuel this discipline, and you will see the transformation happening. Even on difficult days, the life you want depends much more on your commitment than on your momentary enthusiasm. Building a sustainable rhythm is key to ensuring that your small habits don't become a burden, but rather a daily pleasure. We live in an all-or-nothing culture, wanting to change everything at once, but this only leads to burnout and frustration. Adjusting your rhythm to what is possible for you today creates a sustainable routine that respects your time, energy, and limitations. This rhythm does not mean laziness or complacency, but rather wisdom to recognize your limits and find a balance. It is a famous slow and steady that ensures constant progress without burnout. When a habit fits naturally into your routine, it becomes stronger and generates mental clarity and energy to move forward even further. Adapting your pace also allows for flexibility, which is important for dealing with unexpected events and changes in life. There's no point in trying to be perfect every day, because that's impossible. What matters is not losing your commitment, even if the intensity varies. This abundance mindset helps you stay focused and motivated even in the most difficult moments. Building this rhythm involves getting to know your body and mind, practicing self-discipline without putting excessive demands on yourself. This reinforces your personal responsibility and personal development, because you learn to respect and take care of yourself as you move forward. This way, constant progress stops being a distant goal and becomes a natural part of your life. Finally, remember that a sustainable rhythm is the bridge between beginning and lasting transformation. It creates a solid foundation for your mental and physical health, your sharp mind, and your life purpose. By building this rhythm, you make the process enjoyable and effective, rather than a daily struggle. The benefits of daily habits don't appear overnight, but they accumulate like a silent savings account that bears fruit over time. Each small gesture that you repeat consistently adds up, creating a snowball effect in your personal growth. This is when lasting transformation begins to reveal itself, even if it seems very subtle at first. It's common to underestimate these small steps, such as waking up early, doing a light exercise, or reading for a few minutes. But it's precisely these details that strengthen your discipline, increase your mental clarity, and boost your energy. Over time, this accumulation creates a mindset of abundance, where focus and resilience become natural, preparing you for greater challenges. Furthermore, the cumulative benefits of daily habits promote constant progress that does not depend on fleeting motivation, but on a real commitment to yourself. This daily investment improves your mental and physical health, shapes your self-discipline, and reinforces your life purpose. The sum of these actions is what builds a sustainable routine and a future more aligned with your values. When you understand the power of these small habits, you begin to see life with more clarity and patience. A sharp mind is ready to seize opportunities, solve problems more efficiently, and continue on a path to self-improvement. It's like planting a tree. It takes time to grow, but the shade and fruits are worth every day of care. Finally, remember that investing in your habits today means investing in your future with purpose. The secret is not in making big, immediate changes, but in the sum of small choices you make every day. This process creates positive energy that transforms your life from the inside out, keeping your motivation alive. Investing in your future with purpose is an invitation to take control of your life, understanding that each choice today is a small building block in the construction of your reality tomorrow. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now, even if it's small. This daily commitment fuels your personal growth and reinforces the abundance mindset, which is essential for lasting transformation. When you act with purpose, your mental clarity increases, and motivation goes from being fleeting to a constant fuel. This energy causes discipline and self-discipline to flow naturally, allowing you to stay focused and consistent in your daily habits. As a result, your steady progress is no longer a distant goal, but a pleasurable routine. Thinking about the future with personal responsibility is an act of self-love and respect for your potential. By investing time and effort in your mental and physical health, in your sharp mind, and in your life purpose, you create a solid foundation to face challenges with resilience. This daily construction transforms your present and generates fruits that go far beyond what you can imagine. Remember that self-improvement is a journey, not a race. Appreciate each small step forward and celebrate your achievements, as they are what keep you motivated and strengthen your commitment. With a sustainable routine, you will not only achieve your goals, but you will also live with more energy, balance, and satisfaction. Ultimately, the greatest investment you can make is in yourself, with focus, discipline, and purpose. Start today, respect your pace, and stay committed, because lasting transformation depends on what you do now. Your future self will thank you for every conscious step you take on this journey. We've reached the end of this journey, but the real transformation begins now, with the choices you make from here on out. Are you willing to commit to your small habits every day and see steady progress happen? What changes do you want to start implementing today to align your routine with your life purpose? Think about it, and remember the power lies in your personal responsibility. Lasting transformation requires consistency, discipline, and, above all, self-awareness. Therefore, I challenge you to look within, recognize your achievements, and understand that each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your dreams. Don't let momentary motivation dictate your path. Cultivate commitment and an abundance mindset to keep going even on difficult days. If this content touched you and you want to continue growing with us, subscribe to the channel right now and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any tips to maintain focus, energy, and mental clarity in your daily life. Share it with those who also need this inspiration and be part of this community that seeks constant self-improvement. Remember, real change starts with small daily habits, repeated with purpose and responsibility. Invest in yourself. Take care of your mental and physical health. Keep your mind sharp and embrace the journey of personal growth. Your future self will thank you for every conscious step you take. So, are you ready to transform your life in 30 days? The first step is in your hands, and it'll be here to support you every step of the way.